Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina July and I make faith-based content here on YouTube. So if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking and commenting and sharing and doing whatever down below that you want to do. Welcome to the family. Today's video we are talking about the Esther fast. So I think it's a good place to start by defining what a fast is. So a fast is you abstaining from food, you abstaining from water, you abstaining from whatever, and you pray and you act, right? And I think it's important to also mention that Christianity is not, we're not the only people who fast, right? Fasting is a spiritual practice. It's not exclusive to Christianity. There are people who are Muslim who fast. There are people who are practicing other religions, belief systems, African spirituality, they also fast. But what it looks like for us, right, when we go on a fast, it is us abstaining from food, we are abstaining from water, and we are humbling ourselves and approaching the Lord with open hearts. And what we are trying to do is draw nearer to the Lord. Fasting will help you draw nearer to the Lord. When you fast, you are seeking God's guidance and His intervention about a particular issue or area in your life. You fast so you can hear the Lord clearly. If you feel like He hasn't been speaking, you can't hear His voice, He's speaking. Trust me, you just can't hear Him. So you go on a fast to sort of like tune yourself in, right? You go on a fast to seek the Lord's will upon your life. If you feel like you're going another direction and you're not sure what to do, go on a fast and seek the Lord's will and seek His plan about your life, because He does have plans about your life. So then an Esther fast is a fast that is found in the book of Esther. It is inspired by Queen Esther, and it's a 3-day fast. You abstain from food and water, so it's a dry fast basically for 3 days. And you pray for intervention. And I think it's very important. A 3-day fast or an Esther fast is a fast for breakthroughs, right? Like when you feel like there's something that's just there, like a blockage, go on an Esther fast and break through it, right? So let me tell you guys about the story of Esther. If you guys do not know, please go read the book. It's like 7 chapters or 6 chapters. I'm not sure, but it's not a long book, right? Very cool. It will teach you so much. And I think it will also stir up your faith when it comes to fasting and go on the fast, you know. So in the land of Persia, right, there's a king, there's a queen, Queen Esther. The king is Xerxes. And there's Haman. There is Mordecai. Mordecai is Esther's uncle. And then there's like the Jewish people. So basically what happens is Esther is a Jew. She's an orphan. She's a Jew. She becomes the queen. Oh, my ear. She becomes the queen, right? And her husband does not know that she's a Jew. But then he ends up signing a decree to kill all Jewish people in the land, right? And that was because of Haman. Haman hated Jewish people for whatever reason. He came up to the king with his own reasons, like, this is why we need to kill them. The king was like, I understand. He stamps it, and there's a decree that's sent out that on this day, all the Jewish people are going to be killed and they're all gonna die. Mordecai is outside. He knows about it. So he goes and sort of like speaks to his niece, which is Queen Esther, like, yo, out there, it is bad. Like, you need to do something. Approach the king and ask him to have mercy on us because we're about to be killed. And perhaps, and I like this, perhaps you were chosen to be queen for such a time as this. Like, perhaps you were chosen for such a time as this, right? So she's like, cool. Tell all of the Jewish people out there to go on a 3-day fast. I will also fast, and my maidens inside the palace, we will fast. Cool. They go on the fast, and in the fast, she plans to approach the king and asks him to have mercy and not kill all the Jewish people, which sounds simple, but it's actually not, because in those times, you can't just approach the king. You can't just come to his court and just be like, I want to speak to the king. You will get killed, right? And that is why she said, we need to go on a fast. And I like that she said, if I die, I die. You know, like, I could get killed approaching the king, but go on the fast. And if I die, I die. And for me, right, why I like that is that it shows dependence on the Lord. So let me go back. The purpose of an Esther fast is to pray for guidance and pray for God's intervention in a particular situation that you are facing, just like Esther. The situation is we could all die, right? And I'm praying and we are fasting for God to intervene. But I'm also going to do something. I'm going to approach the king. I could die, but I'm going to do it because I have the backing of Jesus. I have the backing of the Lord, and my people are also fasting. We are fasting. It was like a national fast. Like all of the Jewish people in the land are fasting and crying out to the Lord for his intervention. And he intervened and nobody died. Well, Haman died, which is the guy who wanted to kill all of the Jewish people. He ended up dying. But spoiler alert. So, you go on an Esther fast because there's something that you're trying to achieve. There's a breakthrough you are looking to make. There's something big that you want to acquire or that's standing in your way, and you know that you depend on the Lord. So you humble yourself and you deny yourself food and you deny yourself water for 3 days, and you pray and you ask for the Lord and you seek for his face and you ask for him to intervene in that situation. A lot of people, and I've researched this, a lot of people who have done an Esther fast, they have testimonies around marriages, around their careers, around their relationships. People have found husbands going on Esther fast, and I was like, what? You know, like I've seen this on YouTube. But anyway, I think it's very important to also mention that go on the fast. But if you are sick or anything like that, please drink your water. If you feel like you can't, drink flavored water and get some sugar in, you know, but go on the fast. I am one person who I'm not going to say I can't fast, but I'm not familiar with fasting. Like my body is not used to fasting. So I struggle when I fast, but I try. And we fast a lot at our church. Like we could fast like, there's no month that goes by without us fasting, right? Sometimes I'm in the fast and sometimes I finish like a day before, or I just cut it short, or I fast but then I break at my own time and things like that. But just go on the fast. If you need to drink water, drink water. Like don't now go and die because you're sick and you want to go on. Like don't do that. But go on the fast, have faith, push as much as you can, right? Push for 3 days and just see it through, and drink water and drink flavored water if you need to. Have an apple, break at 6 and just eat an apple or eat a banana or something to give you sugar. And whether you are considering going on a fast, whether you are new to fasting, right? You're going to start because of this video, or you are like a seasoned practitioner of fasting is like, you know, it's easy to you. Please consider approaching fasting with like an humble and an open heart, right? Because I've also seen a lot of people who go and fast and nothing happens, and there could be many reasons why you go on a fast and nothing happens. Maybe your heart was not in the right place, and the Lord is not going to give you what you are praying for because you asked him for it for the wrong reasons, or the Lord sees that if I give him this, he's going to run away, you know. So repent, forgive whoever you need to forgive. Make sure that you have like a pre-fast introspective session with yourself and find where your heart is at, and then go on the fast and have faith and supplement your fast with an act, right? And believe that the Lord is going to intervene, because trust me, he will. And then come back with your testimony and share down below what you prayed for, what happened. You don't need to tell us what you prayed for, but tell us what happened. Tell us your testimony and tell us how good God is, and we will help you give him the glory, right? So that is it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful and informative. And if you have any questions or you have any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. I respond to all of the comments on my channel. And I pride myself by that. I respond, right? Please don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.